recording now, and then I'll just edit out the beginning and the end. So, and if there's anything that you say that you're like, oh my God, cut that out, I can totally cut it out.
Okay. Yeah, I chose this too because, okay, yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I don't have to
you told me you felt like it would be more specific and that you'd be able to answer the questions that I really wanted answered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. So the first question is just your name, title, and then the company or team that you work with.
So my name is Sara Humes, and my title is Executive Assistant and Inside Sales Associate. And I work with Team Sweasey. We are part of Remax, and we are in San Luis Obispo, California.
Cool. And what made you sign up for the retreat?
So what made me sign up? Well, I started working with Kathleen Metcalf coaching originally when I got hired back in September of 2020. And then you were actually a guest speaker at one of her mastermind groups. And I just instantly connected with you and really, really found what you had to say very interesting, very helpful, genuine. Right away, I just felt comfortable with you and that you had a lot of knowledge and value to give. And so when I started getting to know you and like what you do, and we kind of, I just related to you a lot, both professionally and personally. And so when I heard that you were putting on a retreat again, and I heard great things about it, and that it's been a success in the past. I wanted to be a part of the magic and have this experience. So I was totally down right away. I was like, I have to go.
Cool. I love that.
Yeah.
And then the number one thing you would say that you took away from the retreat?
The number one thing I took away from the retreat was, there was so much. I mean, listening to the guest speakers was amazing. Mm-hmm. I would say just being myself, listening to each of the guest speakers. And then when we were talking in the groups, just continuing to be true to myself, whether that be having those fierce conversations that Susan Scott talked about, in those fierce conversations, stating my truth and how I'm feeling in like a respectful, genuine way, or like when Gary Bishop was talking, and it was just for me about just connecting with myself and learning how to, like, always striving to be the highest form mm-hmm. that I can be. And then meeting with Enmei, it just kind of tied everything together of so being genuine, and then listening to my intuition has been huge.
Okay.
Especially after the retreat. I just feel myself more and more connected with my intuition. And I have this belief, like, intuition sounds like, how do you incorporate that into business? Because to me, they seem very opposites. Mm-hmm. And it sounds too like spiritual and woo-woo to be in business, mm-hmm. but that's actually not the case. The two, like, business requires intuition in order to have a successful, thriving business. And so now I'm finding myself listening to my intuition more, whether it be in my role as an executive assistant. Every decision that I make, I listen to my gut now. Okay, do I go ahead and make this decision? Can I make this without house approval, or do I need house approval, or what would be the best? Yeah. So, that's really helped. And then also, like, in my personal life too, like, just listening, like, whether it be like someone that I'm hanging out with, that little voice inside of me is like, maybe this isn't like the best person to have in your life, or vice versa. Like, this person gives you life. Mm-hmm. You should hang around more people like that. different activities that I do, like, okay, this is good for you. That's my tiny answer in a nutshell.
No, I think that's really good. And I love that you related it back to how it applies to business, because you're totally right. It's absolutely, everybody makes intuitive decisions every day, even if they don't call it that. Would you say, did your rainmaker or team leader see a difference in you after the retreat? Or did you share with them anything that you learned?
Yeah, I think he probably saw a shift in me. I think if anything, he saw that I was more confident in my role and clear in my communication. I shared with him how amazing it was, he paid for my retreat. So how grateful I was that he gave me that opportunity, how grateful that I was that he gave me that opportunity to attend. And I think that when I shared with him how amazing it was, he was just very, very happy that he gave me the opportunity.
Yeah, cool. Is
Yeah.
there anything else you'd like to share with anybody who is maybe on the edge of saying, oh, I think I want to come, but they're not quite sure?
I would say if you're on the edge, definitely go. Just make a way. Where there's a will, there's always a way, and it will be worth it. Because you're going to be around like-minded people, and you're going to grow, and you're going to look inward at yourself and ways to to be the best possible version of yourself that you can be. And it's going to be challenging in a great way, and it's going to test your limiting beliefs. At least it did for me, and that also provides a really, really amazing community. So everyone that I met at the retreat, now I have 30 or so connections that I didn't have before, for personal and professional things. And if you're on the fence, whether that be about cost or just not sure, there's always a way. I think I was saying this before, but if your boss isn't able to cover it, then you can always go halfway through it, or just save up for it. It's totally worth it.
Cool. Thank you.